Back to our breaking news tonight. The Nelson Mandela Bay Metro Mayor Retief Odendaal has been removed. A motion of no confidence was brought against him by the EFF. Gary van Niekerk, as you can see on your screen, is the new mayor of Nelson Mandela Bay. Let's go back to Lerato, who is there. Lerato Fakisi, watching what is happening in the council tonight, and take us through the last hour or so, Lerato.
The last hour in the Metro was really quite interesting. We saw 62 councillors put up their hands supporting the motion of no confidence against who was then the mayor of the Nelson Mandela Metro, Retief Odendaal. And the EFF's provincial leader came up and said the reason why they came forward a motion is because they found that the deputy mayor then, who was Khusta Jack, had illegal dealings with the mayor using his business, something that the Auditor General did actually excuse him from in terms of charges. We then saw the EFF come forward and say they put forward the mayor now currently, Niekerk, as their candidate. And then we saw the DA coming forward and saying they're going to put Retief Odendaal as their mayor. But unfortunately, we also did see that in the end, Niekerk was ultimately voted in as the mayor of the NMB. And in conversation with him earlier on this morning, he said he was fully confident that he could be the mayor because he said for a long time he had felt that the marginalized areas, which is the northern areas where he comes from, was really neglected. He said the reason why he decided to jump ship and then join the ANC EFF-led alliance was because he wanted to make sure that those that are poor in the townships and northern areas are given the recognition, the service delivery, the good services that they deserve as well. A few minutes ago, we also did see now nomination of the deputy mayor. We also have just heard that the previous deputy mayor, Khusta Jack, declined the nomination of deputy mayor, and Mrs. Lubishi, who is from the ANC, who's a new council who just stepped in this morning, is now going to be elected as the new deputy mayor of the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro Council. So we are aware currently that we have a speaker who is the former mayor, actually Eugene Johnson, elected as the speaker of council. We then have the Northern Alliance, Gary van Niekerk, who was a previous speaker, now the mayor, and then it's officially going to be announced now, have Mrs. Lubishi, who is now going to be the deputy mayor of the NMB, who is coming from the ANC. So we can see that it has been a total new coalition being formed now, the former DA-led coalition totally being toppled out, and a new government, a new coalition now being formed, led by the ANC and the
EFF. Sweeping terms, exactly what we saw in Gauteng municipalities, where a DA-led coalition of many parties, quite a few parties in Nelson Mandela Bay, ousted, and then essentially the ANC and EFF standing together, but electing a mayor from another smaller party to take the helm, but they will be behind that. So the political sands have fundamentally shifted.
Definitely, I can definitely say that when we spoke to the EFF regional chairperson yesterday, Kayang mentioned, asking him, when he sees what's happening in Johannesburg with minorities parties now taking the fourth in terms of being mayors, and asking him if he's not concerned about that. His response was that, for a long time, these smaller parties have not been given a chance to actually rule. We've been given the DA a chance, the ANC a chance, and they've proven not to work within the Metro. So he was saying, perhaps it's time now to allow the smaller parties, as small as they are, especially within the political realm, give them a chance to really see how they will then be able to judge and post that if they can indeed run councils like they're doing in other metros as well. So the EFF saying that they are fully behind, and van Niekerk saying that it's time to give minority parties a chance to govern within these metros.
Thank you very much. Gary van Niekerk is now in charge as mayor of the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro. Retief Odendaal is out. That's the breaking news. And then we have changes in the other executive roles as well. Lerato Fakisi covering that for us.